Hi, I'm Noah. I run a cleaning company and I'm a fitness instructor. Today I'm going to give you two reasons why cleaners need water more than athletes. One of the reasons is when you are cleaning, you use a lot of chemicals. So the fumes, those chemical products you are inhaling, your body has to use extra fluid to filter and process it. And which, as some people may know, that's what your kidney does. It filters everything, especially the fluid that goes into your body, and most of the time that comes out in the form of pee. So that's one of the best way. That's one of the best way your body actually filters, chemicals and other things that comes inside your body to help it. So the best solution for this, you can either wear a gas mask because they're more stronger to fight chemicals, or you use cleaner products. So that's the best way. Those are the two best ways to deal with that. The other reason is sweating. So because of, how can I say that? Because, we are in a season that is very hot. Sometimes we deal either with regular temperature, and even those regular temperature, the feel like tends to be high, or we are dealing with heat waves and such. So what that means is you sweat a lot. So when you sweat, you actually lose a lot of minerals, and that's why you see people tends to have they feel lightheaded because they're low on sugar, they're low on salt, iodine, selenium, all those. There's a lot of minerals that your body actually needs, to function on a day. So, on a day-to-day basis. So one of the best, that's why sometimes, like when you sweat, you are losing those minerals. So, and your body needs to replenish. So one of the two ways you can either do that is either drink spring natural water, but those are the ones that come in the glasses, either Aquapana, Saratoga, Mountain Valley, or you can either drink coconut water. Some people, they put a pinch of salt to even increase the minerals more, and so you can actually do that as well. So get your get your spring water again, or coconut water, because those are the best way to actually replenish your body in order to, when you sweat. Because, at the same time, too, just a sidebar, sweating actually is not all the time a bad thing, because the reason why we sweat is because your body always has to maintain its balance. What, in a scientific term, we know as homeostasis. So what end up happening is, like, for example, if your body is too hot on the inside, it will use nature on the outside to keep you cool. Your skin cool on the outside. So in order to balance your inside, because you can't be too hot, you can't be too cold. That's why, for example, you get heat stroke. So if you're too hot, you will get heat stroke. If you're too cold, you go into what you call, you get frostbite. So that's why when it's cold, you shiver. So the shiver is actually helping your body. It's, making your blood work to keep you cold, to keep you hot on the inside. So that was just a little sidebar. So, as to why, you sweat. Because some people think that sweating is a bad thing, or sweating, it's good. So, nothing your body does naturally mean it's bad. So thank you, everybody. I hope that helps. And if you have any comment, if you have any question, feel free.